It's your girl Natural Nini. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be the famous do's and don'ts with braces, plus my tips when I had my braces. The same year I got my braces off was the same year that I started my YouTube channel, and that was 2018. At that time, I didn't even think about doing a braces facts video because I had just started YouTube and I didn't even know what my channel was going to be about. The only braces video that I uploaded that year was when I got them off, but I will insert a picture right here of what I looked like before, during, and after I got my braces. So today I have 5 do's, 5 don'ts, and 5 tips. So basically 15 facts about braces. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started with this video. I'm going to start out with my do's. My first do is brush your teeth more than you normally do. Obviously, you're supposed to brush your teeth twice a day, in the morning and before you go to bed at night. And I decided to throw in an extra time of the day to brush my teeth, and that was in the afternoons after I came home from school. I did that because at that time when I decided to do that, I did not have a handy dandy travel size toothbrush that I could take with me to school and brush my teeth after I ate my lunch. So that's why when I came home from school after I ate my snack, I just brushed my teeth so I could get rid of any food that was stuck in my teeth from lunch. My second do is to floss, floss, floss. If you do not floss while you have your braces, food that is stuck in your teeth is going to build plaque, build up, and sometimes it can also cause inflamed gums. And I know flossing with your braces is not easy, because I know when I had my braces, flossing was not easy at all. But your orthodontist gives you like a it's like a stick, and or kind of like a loop, kind of like a sewing needle, and you have to put the floss thread through that little loop or through the hole, and then you got to get it in between your wire and then floss like that. But I know it's not easy, but that is one thing that you have to do while you have your braces. My third do is eat soft foods. Honestly, if you eat hard foods, your brackets are going to break. But the soft foods that I ate was like fruit, like apple slices, orange slices, strawberries, bananas, watermelon chunks, just soft foods like that. And I did eat like soft junk food when I had my braces, like hot dogs, hamburgers, burritos, and soft tacos. But yeah. My fourth do is always wear your bands. Now I know those bands are uncomfortable, because I know when I had my braces, I had to wear those bands like all the time. Like after I got my braces on, I literally had to wear my bands about 4 months later. And I wore those bands all the way up until I think the middle of 2018. And the same year I got my braces on was the same year I had to start wearing the bands. So I had to wear the bands all of 2017 and almost all of 2018. But if you do not wear your bands, you are not going to get your braces off at the required time, because your bands help move your teeth and push your teeth together to get them in the straight alignment. And my fifth and final do is do what the orthodontist tells you to do. Because if you don't obey the orthodontist, you are not going to get your braces off at the required time. And I know having braces is very uncomfortable, So just do what the orthodontist tells you to do. So now I am moving on to the don'ts. And before I get into the don'ts, I did 3 of these don'ts while I have my braces that I wasn't supposed to do, but I still got my braces off at the required time. So the first note is do not eat junk food. I'm guilty because I did eat junk food when I had my braces, but my mom actually allowed me to eat junk food a year after I had my braces. And everybody knows that junk food is obviously unhealthy food, and most teenagers like junk food like pretzels, chips, popcorn, all that type of stuff. You already know you don't like that type of stuff, but do not eat it because, for one, they might break your brackets, and 2, with popcorn, those hustles might get stuck up in your wires and in your bracket, and you may not be able to get it out. And it's not a good thing because it could break your bracket, and then you have to go to your orthodontist and they will have to change it, and then that means somebody gonna have to pay for it. And I already know y'all parents and my mama don't want to do that. So do not eat junk food. And the type of junk food I ate after I had my braces off, or not after, but after a year I had my braces, was technically all of that food. And I was really happy when I got my braces off because I was able to eat all the junk food that I ate before I got my braces on. But real talk, do not eat junk food while you have your braces because they will break your brackets, especially popcorn. The second don't, do not chew gum. I'm guilty again because I chewed gum while I had my braces. And I was in 8th grade when this happened, so here's a little story time. I was in 8th grade when this happened, and I had gum that had sugar in it. And everybody knows sugary gum is the best type of gum. And I pulled out a piece of gum in class one day, and I ate it, or I chewed on it, and it got stuck in my brackets. It was not a pretty sign, and so I had to immediately get out of the room and get it out of my braces. But ever since then, I found this gum, which is sugar-free gum, and obviously sugar-free gum has no sugar in it, and I ate this gum and it never got stuck in my braces. And so even when I got my braces off, and still to this day, I still chew this gum. And the third don't is do not drink sodas. I'm guilty again because I did drink sodas when I had my braces on, and drinking sodas causes your teeth to be stained, especially when you have your braces, because if soda gets under your brackets, it's going to stain your teeth, and when you get your braces off, it's not going to look pretty. And at the time I got my braces on, I could not drink sodas at all, and at that time, that's when I really started to like Nehighs and Sprites. That's when I was drinking Nehighs and Sprites a lot, and it backfired on me because my teeth ended up being stained. Well, actually, before that, back in elementary school, I was drinking Hi-C juice boxes, and I would insert a picture of what they look like. But comment down below if you guys remember drinking Hi-C's in elementary school. I know I did. But back in elementary school, when I was drinking Hi-C juice boxes, that was really what stained my teeth. And then when I was drinking sodas while I had my braces, it did not help at all. So do not drink sodas while you have your braces. The fourth don't is do not skip your appointments. If you skip your appointments, that's on you. Let's just say your appointment is May 20th, and you're like, oh, I don't feel like going today. I don't feel good today. I don't want to get out the house today. And you just stay in the house and skip your appointment. That's on you. Because if you skip your appointments, and if you do that constantly, you are not going to get your braces off at the required time, because you would have to end up rescheduling, or waiting until the orthodontist has another open spot. So do not skip your appointments. And the last and final don't is do not get colors that will make your teeth look dirty. Now personally, I did not, well, even though all braces are metal, I did not have like the actual metal braces. I had speed braces, but the different type of braces are speed braces, clear braces, and metal braces. And metal braces actually have more metal on them. And so with metal braces, you have to get like the colored rubber bands to put in your teeth. But honestly, don't get the colored ones that's going to make your teeth look dirtier, such as white, brown, clear, yellow, orange. Those colors are going to make your teeth look dirty. So do not get those colors. Now I am moving on to my tips. My first tip is after you ate and you brush your teeth, but you don't feel like you got all of the excess food out, take a cup, put some cold water in it, put it in your mouth, and just swoosh it around until you feel like all of the excess food is mixed with the water, and spit it out afterwards. This is really helpful and useful because with or without braces, you can see what extra food is stuck like in the back of your teeth. And this is honestly helpful because once you switch the water around and you spit it out, and if there is any excess food, you will see if you did have some or not. My second tip is take small toothbrushes on the go, and I will insert a picture of them right here. But these toothbrushes are really useful as well because let's say if you are at school and you eat lunch, or you just go out to eat in general and you have food in your teeth, and most people don't want to talk while they have food in their teeth because one, it's just nasty. So these toothbrushes you can just take to the bathroom and put water on it, and there's already toothpaste built inside of the toothbrush, so all you have to do is just put water on it and just brush your teeth. My third tip is having braces really puts you on a diet because you are forced to not eat your favorite foods. And honestly, when I had my braces, I was skinny some days, but I was also heavier some other days because I would eat junk food, but I would also eat healthy food. So honestly, it was kind of like a balance for me. Like I ate a lot of junk food one day and not enough healthy food, and a lot of healthy food one day but not as much junk food. But it really does put you on a diet because most junk food is hard food, and if you chew or bite into something hard while you have your braces, it might just break your bracket, and that is not good at all. My fourth tip is brush your teeth before you go to your appointment because obviously when you go to your orthodontist appointment, they check your teeth, they tighten your wires and all that type of stuff. And while you are laying back in the chair and they are checking your teeth, because they have that big light that they beam on you and that little mirror stick that they have in your mouth, and it is just not good to see dirty teeth while your orthodontist is checking your teeth, because they would be like, so and so, you need to brush your teeth more, okay? And honestly, you don't want anybody saying that to you because that's going to make them think that you don't brush your teeth and your teeth are never clean. So always brush your teeth before you go to your orthodontist appointment, and also your dentist appointment too, because they will say the same thing there. So make sure you brush your teeth before you go to your orthodontist appointments and your dentist appointments. And my last and final tip is ask for plastic retainers. So when you get your braces off, ask for plastic retainers because they also have permanent retainers with like wires in the back. And you just got your braces off and you do not want a permanent retainer with wires. You got the wires off, you done with wires, you don't want any more wires. Just ask for plastic watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that these 15 facts help you if you are thinking about getting braces or if you already have braces. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!